I don't want to hear a word from you.
Boyfriend stealer.
Yana the Bean, welcome back to the channel.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. And in this video today, we're going to be reading this is going to be part 4 of my reading my Wattpad stories series. For part 4 of The Goddess, I should say. So yeah, let's get on to it. I'm excited. So last time, what is the recap? Last time, what happened? I don't really remember what happened last time, but if you guys don't remember what happened last time, go watch the video before this one so you guys will know, because I sure don't remember. I mean, I kind of remember. I know there was like this love triangle thing going on and all that interesting stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna be reading the last I'm reading the last 5 parts in this one, so I can finish the story off and we can go to my fan fictions. So yeah, let's get on to it. So we stopped at day 5, Thursday. Okay, here we go. Since I don't have to go to school today, I meet Ashley at a cafe to talk to her. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Miles seems to have feelings for me and Adam does too. Veronica also threatened me. I say, putting my head on the table. I know what you need. You need a nice espresso. Ashley says, ordering an espresso and decaf coffee. That's not gonna solve my problems. It will help me calm my thoughts though. I guess it's supposed to say though. I just added that in my own head. Ashley sighs and rests her head on her hand. Ashley is a good listener and can help solve problems. That's why she's my best friend. Who do you think I should be with? I ask. Honestly, I think you should break up with Adam. He's a jerk. He's gonna end up breaking your heart again, she says as the waiter puts our drinks on the table. I know I should listen to her, but it's hard to say no to Adam. I take a sip from my mug and look out the window. There's a playground across the cafe and I see Miles' little sister playing on the swings. Miles is pushing her. You should go talk to him, Ashley says. I look back at her. Are you crazy? I can't talk to him after what happened. I'd be too nervous, I say. Ashley looks at me with a sad frown. She knows I can't say no to that face. Okay, I'll do it. But if this goes bad, it's your fault. I get out of my seat and leave the cafe. I walk to the swings and stand next to Miles. Hey, Miles, I say. It was the only thing I can get out of my mouth. Miles stops pushing his little sister and looks over at me. Just from him looking at me, my heart starts to pound. Hey, Athena. What you doing out here? Not what you doing out here.
What you doing out here?
Anyway, I was in the cafe with Ashley and I happened to see you. I came to say hi. Well, see you later, I quickly say, walking back to the cafe. Miles grabs my hand and I turn back around. Why are you in such a hurry? Come sit with me. Miles leads me to a small bench. We sit down and our legs are touching. I move over in embarrassment, but Miles didn't seem to notice. So what do you want to talk about? I ask nervously. I was thinking that I should break up with Veronica, Miles says. What for? I thought you really liked her. I did, but she's starting to get really possessive. She even told me to stop talking to you. I can't do that. I don't know why this is funny. I really have nothing to say. Veronica told Miles to stop talking to me? I really thought she was my friend. Really? She said that? I say in surprise. Miles nods, and I frown. So that's why I want to break up with Veronica. And there's also another reason, Miles says, looking at me. I already know what you're about to say. And what's that? Miles pauses for a minute and smiles at me. I don't know why he's smiling.
Because I want to be with you.
My heartbeat speeds up and I feel my face get warm. But what am I going to do about Adam? I ask. I'll deal with him. You don't have to worry. No fighting. Promise me that you will not fight him. I'm really serious. I don't want any of them to fight. Miles looks at me. Okay, I promise. Okay, so she's just gonna roll with it though? I mean, was she really? I thought she said she didn't want to break up with Adam though. Make it make sense. Okay, anyway. I hug him and stand up. We'll have to go back to the cafe. See you later. I walk back to the cafe and sit down next to Ashley. I spelled Ashley wrong. Ashley smiles at me and I smile back. How'd it go? She asks. Better than I thought, I say. Well, anyway, I went dress shopping yesterday and got this beautiful orange dress. What do you think about it? Ashley says, showing me a picture of her on her phone. In the picture, Ashley is wearing an orange dress that looks like a princess gown. It has silver rhinestones all over the top half of the dress. The orange dress blends perfectly with her brown skin. What? I thought Ashley was a blondie. Brown. Ashley black? Is she black? Is Ashley black? I don't know. Anyway. Wow, it looks great on you, I say. I know. And I guess who's my prom date? Ashley says, who is it? You gotta tell me. Ashley pauses for a second and smiles wider. I'm going with John. You mean the quarterback, John? I asked in surprise.
Yes, he asked me yesterday.
Why am I reading it like that? We both squeal and everyone in the cafe looks at us. We both smile awkwardly and everyone goes back to what they were doing. Well, we should get ready for tomorrow. We did volunteer to set up for prom, I say, getting up. Ashley and I leave the cafe with big smiles on our faces. Cute. That's cute or whatever. Not a rainbow colored rose. It's so ugly. Why is it gray in the middle? Anyway. Day 6. Friday. Her life is almost over. I kind of regret signing up for this, I say to Ashley. Why? Miles is here. There's nothing to be regretting. Ashley says. Veronica's here also. Do you think Miles broke up with her yet? Ashley looks over at Veronica and I look at her also. Veronica is organizing the snack table. She has this furious look on her face. Looks like it. I don't think she could be angry about anything else. Ashley says, hanging the streamers. Athena, help Veronica fix the tables, the teacher says. I groan and climb off the ladder. This is just what I needed. I sigh and walk towards Veronica. Hey, I'm here to help, I say awkwardly. Shut up and set the tables. I don't want to hear a word from you, boyfriend stealer. Veronica says angrily. No, I don't want to hear a word from you, boyfriend stealer. Boyfriend stealer? Come on, you could have thought of something better than that. It gives me the vibe that's like, hey sis, I want not a sound out of you. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't steal your boyfriend. Says who? Veronica says, looking up at me. My heels make me a few inches taller than her, which makes me less intimidated. Says me. It's not my fault that Miles likes me more than you. I say, crossing my arms. Hey! She said, don't be bitter that I'm bitter. I play too much. Anyway. You're such a bitch. I really thought you were a nice person. I guess I was wrong. I'm not a nice person. What about you? You drove miles away yourself. This is funny. It's really funny. Veronica's face starts to turn red as a tomato, and I try not to laugh. I guess she turns red when she's angry. Don't get happy now. I'll get my revenge. You won't even see it coming, Veronica says, angrily storming out of the room. I giggle and Ashley smiles at me from across the room. Justice for Veronica, bruh. She don't deserve this. I mean, she ain't even do nothing. I mean, she was on that weird stuff before, but she really didn't do nothing for real. Later, I go to the football field to take a short break. I walk through the bleachers, minding my own business, when I see two figures in the corner, and I walk towards them. I see Veronica and Adam talking to each other. Anyway, I think I like you more than Athena, I hear Adam say to Veronica. Really? And why is that? Veronica says, moving closer to Adam. What is Adam doing with Veronica? I don't know why I'm getting so irritated. I was gonna break up with him anyway. Well, you're prettier than her and you're really kind, Adam answers. Is he saying that I'm not kind or pretty, even though I don't dress up much? I'm not that bad looking. I frown and I try not to go and strangle Veronica's skinny little neck. Why is she getting all violent all of a sudden, bro? She was not like this in the beginning. Veronica stands on her toes and kisses Adam on the lips. I get out of my hiding spot and Veronica looks at me with an evil grin. I glare at her and clench my fist so tight that my nails stab the palms of my hands. Start to bleed? Or I think it's supposed to say making them bleed. You know, that doesn't really make sense. Anyway, Adam, how could you kiss Veronica behind my back? I say, trying to keep my tears from spilling out. Girl, why do you care? Why? Why do you care? This don't make no sense. Oh, look, she's about to cry. What a baby, Veronica says, laughing.
Stay out of it, bitch.
I yell in anger. Why do I got cuss words in here all of a sudden, though? This is so funny. I can't take it anymore. I just want to punch her. Adam frowns at me and I just keep glaring at Veronica. Why do you care what I do with other people? You seem to be having fun with that Miles guy. Adam says, I didn't do anything with him. Plus, you come back all of a sudden trying to get me back and now you're hooking up with Veronica? I say, well, I just lost interest in you. You don't even like me anyway. I bit my lip and try not to cry. I still have feelings for Adam, but I don't want to have those feelings. I do. How do you know how I feel? I say. Well, I guess you're too late, Veronica says with a smile. You know what? I don't even care anymore. You can have fun at prom with Veronica. I turn around and leave before they could see me crying. I run into the school and pass the party room. I keep going until I suddenly bump into someone. It's Miles. Athena, are you okay? Why are you crying? Miles asks, helping me up. I don't want to talk about it right now, I say, wiping my tears away. Why don't we just go sit in the art room until you feel better? Miles says, putting his hand on my shoulder. I nod and follow him to the art room. Miles sits down on one of the chairs and I sit down on the chair next to him. He looks at me with concerned eyes. He probably wants to know why I look so sad. You still don't want to talk about it? Was it Adam who made you cry? Miles asks. How does he read me like that? I nod and Miles pulls me to a hug. I don't even know why I'm crying over him, I say, laying my head on Miles' chest. It's okay to cry. Just let it out. I bawled my eyes out and Miles just stayed by my side. Oh, it's cute or whatever. After a long minute, I finally stopped crying. Why is everything spelled wrong in this chapter, please? You think you can go back now? Miles asks. Yeah, I'm fine now. Miles leads me back to the party room where everyone is still preparing for prom. No one even noticed that we had even came in, but Ashley seemed to notice I was crying. Ashley runs up to me and grabs my face. Why were you crying? Who made you cry? I'll give them a piece of my mind, Ashley yells. Calm down. I'll talk about it later, I say, giggling. At least she's smiling again, Miles says, putting his hand on my shoulder. We all spent the rest of the day preparing for prom. After we got finished, Ashley asked me if she could stay at my place. Sure, we can get ready for prom together, I say. Yay, I got my dress and stuff in my car, Ashley says, heading for her car. So, what were you planning to ask me? Well, everything at home wasn't really going well, and my parents don't really care about me going to prom. They just want me to learn and not have fun. Well, let's go to my house and get some sleep. We get into the car and Ashley drives to my house. Okay, that last little part didn't really make no sense, but like... look at this picture. Anyway, why did she all of a sudden start caring about Adam? I mean, at the same time,
Why is the main character so confusing?
anyway, check my phone for a second. Day 7, Saturday, prom. Oh my god, we're getting to the end. We got 2 chapters left. I wake up on my couch and Ashley is sleeping on the couch next to me. We must have fell asleep watching that sad movie, The Fault in Our Stars. I mean, this was around when that movie came out, and me and my best friend was reading the book. Well, she was reading it for summer reading, but I read it before, and it was really sad. So just thought I would put it in my book, I guess. Quirky things. Why is it dark? I pick up my phone and see that it's 12 in the afternoon. Wait, today's Saturday? I almost forgot about prom, I thought. I quickly sit up, and it causes me to get a head rush. I look over at Ashley, and she's peacefully sleeping. I kind of feel bad that I have to wake her up. I get up and lightly shake her. Ashley, wake up. We gotta get ready for tonight, I say, shaking her a little harder. Ashley opens her eyes and groans. Okay, I'm up, so stop shaking me, Ashley says. We should ask Miles and John to come with us to the mall, I say. Why? What's at the mall? I smile and Ashley looks at me. I just want to go on a double date, I say bashfully. Ashley's eyes light up with excitement. She claps her hands together happily. Well, I guess I'll call John then. Ashley gets up and goes to another room to talk to John on the phone. I was reading and cleaning my glasses, so I couldn't see nothing. I go to my room and get dressed. I walk past my prom dress to stop. Maybe I can add something to my dress, I say to myself, taking the dress from its hanger. I go back to the living room and see Ashley already dressed and ready to go. Oh, Ashley, while we're out, we should go design our prom dresses and add something special to them, I say, picking up my purse. That is a great idea. My dress is in my car. Let's go, Ashley says. I follow Ashley to her car and we go to the mall. Miles and John is already waiting in the plaza. Ashley excitedly runs over to John and gives him a hug. I shyly walk up to Miles and he smiles. Miles smiles. It rhymes. I heard this double date was your idea, Miles says. What's wrong with that? I say with an embarrassed frown. Nothing at all. I think it's a great idea. Miles smiles at me and I shyly smile back. I don't know why I can't act normal around him right now. So where do we go first? John asks. Well, Ash and I want to add something special to our prom dresses. So we want to go to that tailor shop, I say with a smile. Miles and John look at each other and then looks back at Ashley and me. It sounds lame, but sure. It's another way to pass the time, John says. Why does that sound lame? Okay, John. We all go to the tailor shop and Ashley and I start working on our dresses. After an hour, my dress is completely transformed. The dress is now longer and is a light pink color. How you change the color of your dress? Anyway, I added straps to the dress and added more glitter. It looks completely different and I like it. Ashley didn't change much of her dress. She just added some design. Wow, Athena, the dress looks even more great, Ashley says excitingly. Okay, now where do you boys want to go? Well, it's almost time for prom, so we should probably get ready, Miles says. Okay, then we'll see you guys later. We say bye to John and Miles and left to go back to my place. Dad was back from work. We got back. Hey girls, it's almost time for prom, Dad says as Ashley and I go up to my room. We'll be ready in an hour, I shouted to Dad. We lay our dresses on my bed and we dump all my makeup out on my desk. Ashley takes her makeup out of her purse and dumps it on my end table. Ashley came over to me and started to do my makeup. I'm like switching tenses, bruh. She took a few minutes and then turned me around to the mirror. My eyeliner was thin but visible, and my eyeshadow was light brown, causing my brown eyes to look bigger. Then I helped Ashley do her makeup. Her eyeshadow was a light orange. She had thick eyeliner. We curled our hair and put our dresses and jewelry on. When we finished getting ready, the doorbell rings. We run halfway down the steps and Dad opens the front door. Miles and John talk to my dad for a minute and Ashley and I go back upstairs. Oh my God, I'm so nervous, I say. Well, it'll be fine. Just don't think about it, Ashley says, putting her hand on my shoulder. Girls, your dates are here, I hear Father shout from the bottom of the stairs. We smile at each other and walk down the steps. Miles smiles and me and I shyly smile back. Oh, me and I. Me and I. That's what I said. Me and I. I think it's supposed to be Ashley and I. Anyway, now see, I don't even know where I left off no more. Oh, okay, Athena. I won't take any embarrassing prom pictures, but bring back some pictures. Dad says, giving me a hug before I left. Okay, Dad, I promise, I say, leaving the house. We stepped outside, and there was a car that looked brand new in my driveway. Wow, Miles, where'd you get that car? I asked Miles. It's my dad's car. He let me use it for prom, he answers. He goes to the passenger side of the car and opens the door for me. I get in the car and Ashley and John are already sitting in the backseat. Miles sits down in front of the wheel. We pull out of the driveway and we quietly drive to prom. He parked the car and got out to help me out. I took his hand and climbed out of the car. I tripped a little on my heels and I fell into Miles' arms. I blushed and backed away nervously. How did we just go to past tense all of a sudden, bruh? This is getting out of hand. Sorry, I'm just a little clumsy, I say, fidgeting a little. It's okay, let's go. Miles says, leading me into prom. Since the theme of prom is a spring in Paris, everyone looks like spring. There's a large Eiffel Tower on the stage. The decorations we set up the other day looks better in effect. Ashley, John, Miles, and I get a table for all of us to sit at. I look around and see a lot of people I know. I saw Veronica and Adam dancing on the dance floor. For some reason, I felt a little hint of jealousy. There's nothing to be jealous about. You have Miles, I thought. What's with the thoughts? Some of the thoughts are like, I thought, like I said it out loud. You know what I mean? That's weird. Like, I don't know why I did that. Wanna dance? Miles asks. I'm not really a dancing person, I say. Come on, just one song. Okay, just one song. We danced together with friends. I had so much fun I forgot how many songs played. After a few hours of dancing, the principal comes up to the stage. Hello, everyone. Can I have your attention, please? The principal says. Everyone without a Y, I guess. Everyone on the dance floor stops dancing and looks up to the stage. The music stops and the sun, why did I say sun? Where on there does it say sun? And the room is silent. Now it's time to announce prom king and queen. We're almost done. One left. Two left. Day 7, part 2. Prom continued. Saturday. That's what I forgot to put. The prom king is, the principal pauses for suspense, Miles. Of course. Everyone erupts in applause and I clap also. Everyone knew Miles was going to be prom king. He was just that popular. He walks up to the stage looking handsome as ever and takes his crown. And the prom queen is, the principal says, pausing for suspense again. This time everyone was stomping their feet to add more suspense. Is Veronica. Everyone claps except Ashley and me. We were just shocked. Veronica walks up the stage and takes her crown. I know I wasn't going to be prom queen, but why does it have to be her? Ashley leans over to me and whispers in my ear, the prom king and queen are supposed to have that one special dance, which requires Veronica to be close to Miles. Duh. Ashley says as the principal talks about that stupid special dance. Why would people even create that? What if the prom king came with another girl and has to dance with the prom queen? The music slows down and they start to dance. Are you jealous? That is your date, a girl said to me. No, I'm not jealous at all. I'm seriously not jealous. You said it twice. You are jealous. I say, sounds like it to me. I groan and leave the dance floor to sit at our table. I wonder how long the song is. It's really starting to irritate me, I say in my head. I start picking at my cake when someone taps my shoulder. I look up to see Ashley smiling at me. Oh, Athena, you look so jealous, it's killing me, she says, sounding worried. I look back over at Miles and dancing. It's fine, it's not like they're kissing or anything. Just as I say that, Miles stands on her toes and kisses Miles. Ashley's mouth hung open in surprise. Oh, no she didn't. Oh, no she didn't, bro. Is they gonna fight? They gonna fight? Let me stop. Yo, Veronica, I was gonna say she don't deserve what she was getting, but I mean, I feel like she still don't deserve it because I'm just like, I think she just acted like that to get revenge. She said she was gonna get revenge, but I don't know, man. This story is just confusing. I was just silent, too surprised to say something. Ashley touches my shoulder. Are you okay? I'm fine. I just need some fresh air, I say, leaving from the table. I run out of the building and lean against the brick wall. The outside makes me feel better. The cool breeze blows my hair back. I heard the door open and I see Miles looking for me. Athena, it wasn't what it looked like, Miles says. Then what was it? Because it sure looked like you two were kissing, I say. Look, I didn't want to kiss her or even dance with her. I just wanted to dance with you. I'm really, really sorry. Can we go back inside? Really, he didn't even do that wrong though, for real. Like, how was he supposed to know she was gonna do that? Anyway, he takes my hand and I nod. We go inside and Veronica is sitting at a table with Adam with a frown on her face. I almost giggle at her expense. I smiled at her as we walk past her table. She glares at me and I smile even wider. She probably thinks I'm crazy now, but I don't really care. Miles and I dance until prom is almost over. We took pictures for the rest of prom. When the prom ended, Miles and John drops Ashley and me off at my house. We go inside and Dad is asleep on the couch. Hey, that kind of rhyme. Bars. Ashley tries not to laugh, and we quietly walk up to my room. Graduation is tomorrow. Let's go to sleep. I say, going into the bathroom to change into my PJs. I changed and came back into my room. Ashley was fast asleep in her pajamas and lying on my bed. I sigh and push her over, lay down, and go to sleep. It's kind of anticlimactic at the end, I ain't gonna lie. Or maybe it's just because I'm sleepy. I don't know. But, oh, looks my book cover that I got made by, I think their account was Cover Lover or something, but that was a while ago. It might say it on my story who made it. But I sure ain't make that, okay? I did not. Sunday, graduation, the end. At school, wait, how long is this? Damn, it's shorter than the other ones. At school, everyone is getting ready for the graduation ceremony. I help Miles straighten up his cap and tassel. Aren't you excited? Miles says. I guess you could say that. I'm actually really nervous. I say, straightening my white robe. Miles smiles at me and kisses my forehead. What's there to be nervous about? Everything. After we leave here, we'll be on our own. And what about us? How are we going to do this long distance thing? Miles wraps his arm around me and I sigh. You'll be fine and we can work something out, he says. Okay. We probably should get back to our seats. Why do I keep spelling probably wrong, bro? Ashley opens the door and smiles at us. The ceremony is about to start, she says, leaving us alone. I giggle and hold Miles' hand. We walk out of the room and go to our seats. The principal was talking and talking for about an hour. I just rested my head on Miles' shoulder. The principal started to call names to get their diploma. It took another long hour to call all of the seniors. After graduation, the long graduation ceremony, everyone was taking pictures with their friends and family. Ashley, John, Miles, and I were taking pictures also. My mom came over to me and my little brother Hercules was following behind her. And yes, his name is Hercules. My mom has a Greek obsession. Why did we wait till the last chapter to talk about the strange Greek names that they have? Like, that should have been in from the beginning. And why the hell? Out of all the Greek names you could have named your son, you chose Hercules. Child. Anyway. Hey mom, I haven't seen you in a while, I say, hugging her. Hi big sis, Hercules says, holding his arms out. I picked him up and he smiled. Hercules is about 3 years old. He's a really healthy kid. I guess his name really does fit him. What does him being healthy have to do with him being Hercules? Hey Hercules, you've grown a lot since I've seen you. And that was last week, I say. I ate all my vegetables at lunch so I can be big and strong, Hercules said, flexing his non-existent muscles. What 3-year-old talks like this? I don't know. I giggled and put him down. Well, we should get going. See you later, Athena, Mom says, leaving with Hercules. I wave and Ashley came out of nowhere and hugged me. What are you going to study? She asks. I'm going to study art and design, I say with a smile. I could be your model, you know. I always wanted to be a model, Ashley says, posing. I giggle. She was always a model type. She did have a nice body. That's a deal. We both pinky promised and we did our little handshake. We all smiled and laughed and joked for the rest of the afternoon. Later, I went to the airport to say goodbye to Miles. What? Why is everything moving so fast, bruh? I'm confused. I looked around to find him. Miles' mom waved at me. I smiled and waved at her. Hey, Mrs. Jones, I say. Hey, Miles will be here in a minute. He has to get his ticket. I nod and we wait a few minutes for Miles. Miles comes back and smiles at me. We're gonna stay in touch, right? I ask. Of course, I'll even visit you, Miles says. I hugged him and said goodbye to him. He got in the plane. I knew I was going to miss him. And it says to be continued, but that's the end of the book. And, you know, she never ended up talking to Aphrodite and Zeus again? Like, were they not gonna talk to her about how she's gonna live? Like, that whole storyline just went out the window apparently. Like, nothing got solved at the end. Like, this don't make no sense, yo. But I did write this when I was 13 years old, so that'll do it. But that is the end of The Goddess. Whew. That was a fun story to read, but we're done with it. So first I'm gonna show you guys what stories I have next. This is my wattpad account, Yana Fanfic Bean. I got 56 followers, 9 words. But here's all my stories by me. This one is finished. It's called Awake. It's a Jin fanfic. This one is not finished, but it's supposed to be a Jin fanfic also. Then we have my Alice in Wonderland BTS fanfic that I never finished. I kind of want to write it though. I feel like it would have been interesting, but I don't know if I have the energy for that no more. We got the Mafia and Their Angels, which is based off of a book called The Mafia and His Angel, which was really interesting. So, but that one's not finished either. So, there's The Things I Couldn't Do, which is the sequel to The Things I Couldn't Say, which is my fan fiction that I made up. But I'm also writing a novel based off of that fan fiction. We got Falling for You. I wrote for a friend of mine. Perfect Wife. Study, that's my boy X boy fanfic, BL fanfic, I guess. And then I got some works that aren't published or finished. So, but to start, I think we're gonna read I think this is my most popular one, The Things I Couldn't Say. So let's read what it's about, and then I'll end the video here and we can delve more into it in the next video. So Things I Couldn't Say. Hyran, her name is Hyran, was Jimin and Jungkook's childhood friend from Busan. She's had a crush on Jimin since they were really young. After a few years of not seeing each other, Jimin and Jungkook come back to Busan to visit. Hyran finally has the chance to say all the things she couldn't say before. Will she blow it and only be seen as a friend to him, or will she win Jimin's heart? And that is, yeah, here's all the chapters. They all have titles. And I do have some special stories too. But yeah, that is the end of this video. So guys, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you guys liked it. And if you're new here, please like and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys in the next one, in whatever video is after this one. So, bye!